A lot of action in the early going. Celtics have already put up 22 as we step aside.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And in part by Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen.
Let's take a look at tonight's refreshing finish brought to you by Heineken Silver.
And we already have a poster to start off the game. Lively, the rookie, going top shelf over Porzingis. Probably should have been an and one.
Kristaps Porzingis, his former running mate, with 13. Second quarter action coming up next.
It looks like Lively was trying to tip it up and the ball went forward. Watch, he's trying to tip it up and that ball goes forward, so that's the argument.
Well, coming up next on ESPN, Dame Lillard and the Bucks, hot after the All-Star break, taking on the Bulls in Chicago. Not a show.
Jason Kidd, my vet, told me if you play defense, you'll be on the court longer. And the longer you're on the court, the better chance you have to make an offensive impact. And we're seeing Derek Lively do that right now.
First half in Boston, Luka Doncic continues to put on a show every night. And Kristaps Porzingis, his former running mate, efficient, 4 of 6 from downtown. Welcome back to NBA Friday, presented by State Farm. Getting ready for the start of the third quarter in Boston. Let's take a look at our first half stats. They are brought to you by Metro, by T-Mobile. Celtics with a 66-59 advantage and big performances from some of the stars. Luka Doncic with 23 points. Tatum got going late in that second. Jaylen Brown has done his thing as well. As we welcome you courtside once again, Ryan Rucco alongside Richard Jefferson. Zone brought to you by AutoZone.
Yeah, when you watch the Boston Celtics, you know about their three-point shooting. And even though you try and stop it, they still find ways. Porzingis goes 4 for 6. Watch this shot from Drew Holiday. What a difficult shot. But Drew Holiday, 3 for 3. Porzingis, 4 for 6 from 3, leading the way. And that three-point assault from the Boston Celtics.
Let's send things over now.
We've talked about Luka and Lively connection, but how about Luka and Kyrie and the point? Don't show off on him, Luka. And then Lively in transition, get back. Let's take a look at who is ruling the court, brought to you by Burger King. And it's Luka Doncic and his dime. Look at the little English pass to P.J. Washington for the finish. And here, over the defense, over the top. Then speaking of over the top, look at the little underhand lob in this one. Just showing off. Don't point over there, Luka. There's nothing to see. Just giving the people a show. Jason Kidd wants to talk about it.
Right now, a geographically challenging moment for Kristaps. Boston challenge. Third goes 4 of 5 from deep. Boston a double-digit lead into the fourth.
And Jaylen Brown getting deep into his bag, doing whatever it takes in the left-hand finish. The 360 around Lively.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Brad Stevens, the president of basketball ops, has to like what he sees from his Celtics. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks been red hot. Coming up next against the Bulls here on ESPN. Celtics in the midst of a dominant season. Best record in the NBA, best home record by any team since the 2015-16 season. They are the only team that is top 2 in both offensive and defensive efficiency. Of course, only one other team would have the possibility of doing that. But historic. Sunday, we'll have an NBA showcase doubleheader on ABC. The Mavs hosting the Sixers at 1 Eastern. And then Richard Cassidy and I will be back here for the Warriors finishing up their 4-game road trip against the Celtics. Coverage begins NBA Countdown at 12:30 Eastern. This is an...
And just Al Horford stepping into the 3. Watch the energy, watch the emotion. He knows this bad boy is over.
Performance, 47-12 now. Once again, the final score, Boston 138 and Dallas 110. For our producer, Rodney Vaughn, our director, Jeff Evers, Richard Jefferson, and Cassidy Hubbard, I'm Ryan Rucco. Thanks so much for watching. As we say, so long from Boston. Bulls, Bucks coming up next. But first, let's head back to the studio. Malika and the crew.